should be live on YouTube again. Man, the way that they... this is rough. Oh, we wait. Okay, I think I got mine. Yeah, I got mine. Alright, we're installing the game. We are installing. Seems like they're handing keys out scuffed as fuck. I mean, okay, I'll give them the benefit that you know it's a brand new game portal, so like they're probably dealing with a lot right now. But hopefully they learn like a lesson, because I mean, they kind of made like a slippery slope of I don't know how to explain this. I'm trying to think of a way to explain this without sounding rude. I don't mean it in a rude way, but like they started replying to people one at a time, you know, and it just made like an avalanche of people copy pasting the same questions instead of like patiently waiting. That makes sense. Basically everyone just started asking for them to check their shit instead of like patiently waiting, you know. Yeah, we got, I mean, let me see how fast it's downloading pretty quick. It's already at 10%. So it shouldn't be too much longer. Alright, well, we patiently wait. Would it make you guys feel better if you seen the percent of it downloading? Let me change my screen. There you go. You can wait with me now. My expansive library. Yo, what's up, North? How you been, man? That's a big download. It's getting there. It's getting there. Seb, thank you for the 109. I appreciate you, baby. Oh, Dune? Yeah. Doing pretty cool. I can't stream it though, but yeah. I mean, I only played 60 something hours. I definitely want to play it more, but yeah, I wish I could stream it. It'd be a cool little game to play. I can't really talk much about it though, unfortunately. It's expected to come out this year sometime. I mean, it was supposed to come out. It's gonna release in early access, and it was supposed to start the first quarter. So, I mean, we're in the first quarter right now. Seen some leak stuff on it. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of leak shit. I mean, people post videos of it in the Discord, and then it's silly that they even allow that, because this is what happens. I boot the game up. I agree to the NDA of the game, which that NDA says don't capture anything at all, right? But then some people are like, oh, I'll just capture it and share it in the Dune Discord. Well, it's watermarked for your account, right? So in the Dune Discord, there's nothing stopping anybody from just downloading whatever you just put in there and posting it with zero repercussion because their name isn't the one attached to it. I mean, I'm not gonna show y'all, but I do have like 10 different Dune videos on my computer that is not me, right? Just because I wanted to watch it all. Yo, what's up, Glory? Aren't you supposed to be streaming, dude? Who lets you out the fucking cage? Who let this guy out? Bro, we need to fucking play. We need to have like the boys, the OG boys, run it back on some DayZ one of these days. I was just telling Kilo that shit the other day or yesterday. What was it, yesterday? Like, bro, I keep seeing all this DayZ shit and it just makes me want to play. Yeah, bro, the dino. I was looking through my computer. I have a bunch of footage from when we were first playing the dino map and learning it. Yeah, I brought you up to Jay Long, and then he said he was gonna check on you. I think it was one of the times I hosted you or something. He seen that I hosted you and was asking me about you afterwards. We had the Wellies conversation. Seb, how you been, bro? Yeah, Jay Long's been playing Throne of Liberty with us. I'd like to get back in the Star Citizen at some point. I saw you playing it not that long ago. I am like, okay, so I'm being honest. I think I'm at the point where I might just like deep dive Star Citizen. I've already played it a ton, but when I say deep dive, I mean like content wise. I feel like, dude, if me and Mammoth recorded a lot of the shit we were doing over the past month of playing Star Citizen, dude, we could have like some banger videos. I feel like with the little crew of boys that I have that play Star Citizen, we could have made a bunch of cool ass content, like YouTube content for Star Citizen. I mean, I watch all these other Star Citizen videos and I just always compare it to the times that me and the boys have, you know? Could have made a movie. To be honest, one of the main things that is like hard on the eyes in Star Citizen is the quantum stuff. If they just made a way to disable it's definitely a filter of the screen because there's a bug right now where passengers of a ship don't see the quantum travel, they're just moving through space. And I mean, if they had some type of epilepsy option that just turned that off, like it could be very beneficial to a lot of people because it's clearly an overlay with how I just mentioned it, right? Like you're it's not something that's actually happening outside the ship, otherwise people would see it all the time, right? But the fact that you have passengers in your ship that don't see it, you know, it's just like a mask. Like the quantum effect is just hiding the way that you kind of just scoot through the universe because it doesn't really look that smooth. There's probably going to be a few times today, guys, where I like mute up for a bit. I'm gonna be like calling my mom and checking on her. My aunt passed away today, so my mom is not doing so well. Uh, yeah, I mean, shit, man. My mom's had a lot of stuff going on with her lately too, so it's just all in all, not a great time. I want to try to help my mom out somehow. When it rains, it storms. Yeah. Yeah. I might do like some type of like marathon stream and like help my mom go to England to make the funeral. I would love to go for myself, but I mean, I want to prioritize getting my mom there and help her any way I can. Yeah, I'm trying. Like the timing is crazy, bro. I'm trying not to let it, get me too down. I've already been like absent a lot lately, and I don't want any other reasons to be absent, you know? I mean, it was like I was just talking about how I wanted to be on like all day today and grind KCD2, and I shit you not, like as these words came out of my mouth, my mom called me and told me the news. Yeah, let me see if I can set this up. Um, yeah, while this downloads, I'll see if I can set something up. It's almost done downloading, guys. Unlocking rewards while watching it download. Yeah, at least you're getting your drops. Alright, let me see if I can get this up here. Alright, well, I'm gonna lock it in and try to do a big playthrough of this today. What's up, Salad? Let me see if this goal works. There you go. Oh, it's a little out of place. Hold up. A lot of my OBS is messed up since I tried to update it. I don't know what exactly happened to it, but all the boys around today. Yeah. I'll post on my Discord about it too. How you doing, Salad? Making all the custom alerts has been wild. Yeah, it's a lot of work, man. Streamer bot is like the queue thing for like donations and shit, right? Like if you do have text to speech. I haven't used it, but I am familiar with it. Alright. Plage. I've been playing the menu music for this game for like the past hour. But alright, give me a sec. I'll look at it. Hold up, Solid. Alright, sorry. Alright, let's update the game capture. Get rid of the center display. All right. Yeah, I've been wanting to update all my alerts and stuff. It's just a lot. All right, let's see. Let's knock the master down just a little bit. Do they not have any form of like DLS? There we go.
Never waste your diamonds on a hoe.
Never just be like chilling in the rain. You know what I mean? It just wanna fuck a dude. Cause you know what I mean? That's the swag. Exactly.
Yeah, Riddick dropping the 5 gifteds. I appreciate you, man.
Why are you crying?
I might want to do the DLSS swap on this game, but let's see how it feels. Riddick, thank you, man.
Just wiggle a bit, wiggle a bit. I said wiggle a bit. Wiggle a bit. All you got to do is just...
And another one to Kilo.
This guy moaned at least this loud. Oh! Keep firing! Don't stop!
That stick talk.
We need more! We need help here, damn it! You grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
Look out!
Godwin! Where's your weapon?
Let me mute them so it ain't ruining all this. Jay dropping the 10 gifted. Thank you, man.
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze.
Get ready! Take cover!
I'm not trying to talk too much during this, but give me a sec.
Make it count.
Is that Godwin? Shiny, if you're still here, I was talking about it in the other Discord, but yeah, they actually made it pretty well to where there's gonna be a lot of moments in this game where you're just telling your story to people, and you can either like elaborate on that story, whereas someone that hasn't played the first Kingdom Come would want to elaborate on the story most likely and hear more lore and background of the game. And you'll also have the option to do like a brief one, right? So if you have played the first one or familiar with it and you don't want to hear all the extra yapping, you could pick the brief option, right? But they made the game with that in mind, that people aren't going to be playing the first one. And yeah, I have Twitch drops on. And Triggered, Jay, I appreciate you, baby. Thank you very much. My sensitivity is way too high. I appreciate it, man.
Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them!
I can't tell if it's just the bow or is there like a motion blur that I'm seeing. Oh, they do have DLSS. There we go. Bro, I'm about to crank 90s in this bitch. Wait. This game already feels really good performance-wise.
Got him!
This is a small little instance, so we'll see how that goes.
What now, fucker?
Bro, the crossbow is dropping people.
Fuck you!
Okay, a little too high. Is the game too loud, guys? Is everything good?
Get ready! Get coming inside! Conway, move downstairs! We can handle it here! Go fuck yourself! Forward! Form away! Quick! Pour oil out there! For fuck's sake! Waiting for? Godwin! Get over here with that! This slows them down. Throw your sword and follow me.
Rob, gonna start us out early.
Fucking Wenceslas!
Oh, the new combat feels so interesting. Who the fuck just shot me with an arrow, though? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Fuck you! Let him have it!
That guy got dumped.
Don't let them fight! Oh! Knock it down! Take it, balls, please! Have it!
Oh,
Then let him down or they'll overrun us! You got it! Can't get away from me! I'll kill you, you cunt! That won't work on me! Fight! Surrender! Get away from me!
alright. Tell him we surrender and then poke him in the face. need to make a bind to like mute my alerts and unmute them. Oh, he getting shot.
I've been hit. Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, vat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Just off of that tiny little glimpse at the combat, like, I can already tell how much better it feels. But chat more, but I'm in bed watching. No, you're good, man. I appreciate you again, Jay. And Exil, thank you very much for the 31 months. And Riddick, thank you for the 6 gifted. I appreciate it, guys.
Fortuna, you vat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you
I'm
promised
so ready
Johannes
to
that you'd be as
do
good
all
as
the
gold,
exploring
and
we
I'm personally
possibly can.
responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Oh, it's so nice that they lock you into the travel now.
Of course I am. We'll show them what
Like, I
fine
don't need
fellas have
to
turned up on
try
their
hard.
doorstep.
You bet
Like,
we will.
ride around
we'll
myself,
hand over our
you know?
important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course! How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Dick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, you don't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Dang, dude, crossbow soldiers are gonna be annoying now, I feel.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas. While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund. So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. I'm an advisor to a nobleman and envoy. I'm the scout of our company. We're going with the scout.
I serve Sir Hans as a scout and tracker.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
You can solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side. In dialogues, you'll have a choice of some of the options below that define how you will react, but be aware, persuasion requires the other party to believe you. Speech, charisma, might, coercion, domination, dread. Okay. I guess I should familiarize myself with those icons then, I guess. I mean, they're pretty self-explanatory. Um,
We want to negotiate an alliance. We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trotsky, and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all, you haven't been
I don't
able
know
to
if it's
track
like the
them down.
DLSS or what.
So
that
we can
makes
take
this
matters
look a
into our
little
own
odd.
hands. So move aside,
Like looks
and let
Play-Doh-y
us,
in the
dutiful
face.
knights, pass.
Don't provoke me, boy. Or you'll pass to a place you don't want to be. Didn't you say you were a tracker? So you're a knight all of a sudden? Or you're not really sure? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain. He's travelling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
This guy just became a nice guy all of a sudden, or what?
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Let me check something really quick. And the game's on Ultra. I'm assuming it's something to do with the DLSS that they have in this game. I could like try doing like a DLSS swapper, but we'll give it some time. See how it is. I just realized they have a... Okay.
Great.
Henry, call that dog to heel.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a
Mutt!
few dice.
What's all the fuss about, Mutt?
God.
Are you that
How many
hungry?
times do I have
All
to
right,
tell you?
I'll see what I can get for
playing
you.
with you. Well,
Why not?
because you cheat.
I do not.
That barking was a And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I always win, because you always
Just
lose.
give him an apple.
Ha ha. Very droll.
Here you go.
Oh, that's a pretty
Take
cool
it.
way
Roll a few, eh?
of interacting with them now. You no longer have to like bring up the... Okay, they still got
Hey,
same
Conrad,
like
One
awkward...
little game, eh?
Leave me alone. I know you only too well. It's all one little game, and then you go and take my last groschen.
Alright, let's go talk to this guy. I feel like I'm gonna end up losing all this shit anyway. What's this? A way to die.
Why don't we carry on to the foothill of Trotsky? They must
You
have a
cheat
tavern
already,
here.
dude.
A fellow could have a game.
Well then, Henry.
Give over.
Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain? I thought they got us all. The
What's
way you
up, Ben?
provoked him.
They didn't do anything, though. Besides, that captain was just an underling.
Just an underling? How could you tell? Did you see how many men he had there?
He backed down in the end, though.
Because I kept you in check. You better keep your nose out of it next time.
I apologise. You're right.
That's all right. I understand how you feel. His tone got on my nerves too. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey?
Like, what
With a bit of
features?
swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right, then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet.
Oh yeah.
Here's a practice sword for you.
I heard
Have
they
that ready
sped
too.
it up, but it still seemed a little slow. Let me see how the game feels without DLSS. Sorry I'm messing with this stuff so much, guys. They look a little Play-Doh-y. I mean, to be honest, the game feels great with no DLSS. I'll have to see what the faces look like now. It's gonna teach me all this. Okie dokie. Yo, this new UI looks so good though. The 3D model and everything.
So, should we start?
Alright, the
think we're
faces
gonna
look
fight
much
without
better now
cops?
that I turned the
Put on your
DLSS
helmet and
off,
armor,
right? Can you
grab
guys
a
notice
practice
or
sword
not?
and come along.
Oh, what? Okay.
Can we start with the sword?
Did you deal with that dog of yours? I wouldn't want it.
What do you want me to do? They want me to like beat them? Do I have an actual fucking sword? Am I just running around here with a stick? I'm about to go beat the shit out of a chicken with a stick. What's this thing?
I can't abandon the company.
Okay. You know what? The dog can wait. Man, it looks really good though.
Can we start?
Did you?
Don't worry. Oates is cooking up that gruel again. That, well, not even a dog would eat.
I never knew you were such a gourmet. All right, let's go. A bit of sword play will give you an appetite.
All right.
Let's start.
Bro.
Draw your
Pull
sword.
out your fucking...
Hang on.
Oh, I have to wait
Let's
for
get
the
warmed
tutorial.
up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. That's the way.
Okay.
Nice. Good. Cover, for Christ's sake.
Why? Do I just have to like hold it longer? I can't like do it quickly.
Good. That's the way.
That's enough.
This
No one's ever won a
kicking.
duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
You're doing great.
Oh, it's right click now. And then a blue
Nice,
thing for
Henry.
follow up.
Nice.
go.
But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Nice.
Any day now.
Sweet. Well,
I'm fucking cranking
You're
this
not
shit
as
out of
Captain
him with this
Bernard.
wooden stick.
but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then. Well,
Excellent, Sir Hans.
that's not what you meant to do, is it? Nice work, Henry.
That's how it's done.
I was too slow. Nice. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel
The
to
belt
finish
physics.
up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard. Your first hit. Now we're even.
Oh,
That one hit the spot.
okay. This guy mixing my shit up, dude. It ain't worth wasting the stam.
And another. You haven't
How
got
come-
a hope.
Okay. I'm about to lose my money. How come I can't, like, I don't know what the red one is.
What I call swordplay.
Put up a fight at least.
Can you level up and get more stamina? Well, I don't know about just straight up more stam, but you can level up all your stats. Alright, try to keep landing those. Maybe it's like less stamina consumption, but I'm not entirely sure. Gotta give it a double check.
One go like that and he'll be on his back.
He look angry. Is the audio like cutting? Can you guys hear the audio cutting out, or is that like my headset that's it's cutting out like that?
Nice technique. Did you see that?
I think it's my headset. All right, as long as you guys don't hear it.
You fight like an old hag!
Bastard!
Get some stamina.
Ow!
Now that's what I call swordplay. That must hurt.
Oh. This guy don't want to fucking.
Fuck me!
Do I even have? Oh wait, I can't look at it.
You knocked the stuffing out of me.
Okay, there we go.
I yield. Enough.
Man was taking the stick,
You're
dude.
unstoppable. Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Maybe my headset's dying. Putting it in. Alright, sorry about that.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved.
Yeah, the
since
faces
that
look
last
much
time
better
in
now,
Rattay.
right? I won in Rattay too.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Let's go with the agility. Let's actually just do the speech. Fuck, I don't know. I feel like I'll probably end up wanting like a longsword, but they do have other weapons in this too. I don't know what weapons they've added other than the crossbow. I think they have some of the like pole arms and stuff too. So having strength or extra strength or agility might be nice. You could train it all, but let's just start with
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away.
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot.
Throwing groschen around like that? Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Scallis after it was raised to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Probably just gonna go with the stealth scholarship. Let's go
In the
with stealth.
camp with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see him?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
I like how you start with higher level stuff.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
So they got swords, heavy weapons, unarmed. Dang, I wonder if they have any like new unarmed stuff you could do. Do the fist playthrough. I don't know. Like the swords have always been the standard, you know. I kind of want to do like the heavy weapons. If they are gonna have like big two-handed weapons and stuff, I don't know how in depth. So in the first game, you could only do like the master strikes and stuff like that with certain weapons and certain things with certain weapons. So I don't know how it'll be with this. A knight that throws hands. It's okay. We could train up whatever, but for now, let's do the heavy weapons.
Proper ones. When you take a mace in your hand, a nice chunk of metal, you know one good blow will do the job. No dancing around in circles. Just smash.
Too right. I feel like a king when I got a nice big cudgel.
I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stop going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well,
That's
I wouldn't
fucked
want to
up.
be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it.
No,
and
he's
I
not
won,
wrong.
So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
So, I mean, just imagine it. You know, back in the day, people have always fought the same,
and
right?
strip, Henry.
Like grappling up.
Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
And
Are you
imagine
really going
two
to bathe
fully
here,
armored
Sir Hans?
guys not
It don't
doing
look
shit
none
to
too
each
safe
other,
a
right?
spot to me.
There's a lot of
Don't be
like
such an old woman,
grappling
Oates.
and stabbing
Some
people with
wine to
daggers.
warm our blood.
When it came to like knight versus knight back in the day, in a non-chivalrous fight.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Cause he did, dude.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
Just two bros. Two bros in the
You
pond.
Fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
The old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females!
This guy's spidey sense is tingling.
Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Some real creeper shit.
Hans.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Hear that singing? They must be close.
Here we go. This is what the Gooner brain does to you?
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing?
Yeah,
Come on.
guys.
Let's get closer.
I don't think this is gonna end well.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way.
Time to choke that bitch out.
Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the
Oh,
other
okay.
side.
We could do that too. Oh, oh, oh.
What was that sound? All right. What was that?
Yeah, this chick's an actual
What's
bot.
this racket here?
I low-key want to fucking beam her. Oh, it hit her. Right, that was a certified must be the wind ass moment.
Closer, but carefully.
Yeah, this ain't gonna end well. Look at that face, dude. Don't be a Hans, guys. Got the Rugas all out and shit. Yeah.
Henry, I told you to...
Yo, our boys. Damn.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Not the old dude, no. Oh. Straight to the gulag.
Oh, fuck. A letter.
This jester ass looking dude, bro.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs!
That bastard's with them! Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them!
Blood got a bow on his back.
What the fuck? She's mine!
This guy about to get clobbered. Yep.
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Bro, how are you not gonna like immediately start holding your breath? Oh, I guess you don't know how to swim. Yeah. That's crazy.
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side!
Oh, these horses, quick!
Oh, Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah! Fuck!
We've
Man,
got
human
to flee.
beings really used to be that dumb.
Yeah, I know. I managed. I'd lead the way.
Used to be? Yeah, true, true.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Alright, you're a wanted man. The hair icon
We'll
under
get
the
out of the
compass
woods and
signals what's
find
happening
someone.
around you.
Then we'll
Right
get
now,
that
enemies
shoulder
are
of yours
searching for you.
fixed up. So,
You find an explanation of all stats in the main
how far
menu.
is it to Trusky?
That's a cool little searching icon. The little rabbit with the magnifying glass. This man's picking his nose and shit, bro.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around.
Yeah, we ain't got shit.
You, watch the middle of the gorge. And
Sorry,
keep
if
your
I'm
eyes
making a lot of
peeled.
noise. I'm trying to get comfortable.
You two, go up there. Get a move on.
Be careful.
You watch this side of the road. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
Let me choke his ass out.
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Get to work.
Swim all the fucking way across. Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish from the other side.
Stumbling about in the pitch black. With all your talk down blind you. Leave it out.
Catching some naked men before
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck! Use your head. Be careful. Stick behind me.
I played dice against Lefty yesterday. Shouldn't you
They're
be
coming
keeping
here.
watch instead?
Stand still.
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond, we'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank.
Run! Quick!
No, no, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Kurva! They're fleeing into the rock! Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
You better start running, bro.
What now?
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top.
Oh.
They're here!
Take cover!
Run ahead of them!
Where now, for fuck's sake? Hey! Get over here! Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Ah, fuck. Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. I have to find him. Oh, where is he? Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Yeah. Oh, thank God we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Yeah. What up, bitch?
You're a dead man! Kurva! I'm wounded!
What? Oh, okay, I was about to say. Sometimes is the clinch still the same in this? Like you just left click, or is it different? Anytime I see someone die like that, I don't know why, but
You know the trouble with an
I will
adventurous life,
forever
son?
remember
It can end before
the
it gets
Riddick
started.
quote, bro. What it
I
fuck?
might teach
Now
you
I'm
how to
forgetting
handle a
it.
sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
Fuck, what does he say, bro?
If you want to convince
He
someone
says
that they're
something
wrong,
about.
try using your mouth and not your fists.
He says something about
We
the
did
fall
a
not
fine
being
job.
the hard part. It's like suddenly coming to a stop. I gotta look for it. It's like it was on the tip of my tongue, and now that I'm like thinking about it, I can't recall it.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Ah. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Yeah, it ain't the fall that gets you. I think we're in the in-between right now.
Why? Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Well, if I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be.
Bro, Henry's dad
Once you've
always looks
chosen
so
the path of
young. I mean,
adventure,
you know,
you have to
he
fight.
a grown dude, but you know what I
You have to
mean.
fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up!
Man, the
Pull yourself
CGI
together,
scenes in
Henry.
this look awesome.
Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot down hawk. And that fella landed with you.
And bigger,
You broke your
right?
fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
You'd expect like a big burly blacksmith.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
And where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Like, we've got to disappear. Like, come on. Help
It's
you up.
funny how dude couldn't even give you a fucking piece of clothing, bro. He took all of that shit. Couldn't even get the little neck scarf, bro. He took it all. Oh, we're fucked up.
How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at? Henry, concentrate.
About to off with my damn head.
Don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck!
What's the matter?
Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Scallis, and you'll survive this. Come on!
Bianca.
Come on!
Can this guy not just give me a piggyback ride?
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle.
I didn't press something in
Are
time.
you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to
For
Sir
Christ's sake!
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on! Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
They were fucking them up.
Mount.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further.
We tweaking, dude.
Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. Dead. They're all dead.
But we aren't yet. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
She got
My parents.
That was just
a
a dream.
face
Henry.
on her, bro.
We're in the woods. And we were ambushed.
Why does she look like
Don't worry. Get you
a
fixed up right as rain.
like an old male actor that I can't think of?
Got you, all sons.
Think against strong.
Granny
Hey,
about that
lad.
action.
Are you alive, lad?
I thought she was about to go over there and hit him with the torch. That's a lot of blood. Where your mom's at? These edibles What was in that swamp water?
They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who?
Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints...
Let me pause this. Or not pause, but mute my mic. Sorry.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
And what about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing.
Alright, sorry, I was
I
smashing the
managed
honey
to
button.
pull
I didn't
you
want
out
to make
of
a lot of
death's
noise.
grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulder stings a bit, but I'm alright otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I
Yes,
did
it
my
don't look
best,
good.
but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
I can't even remember. I think it
reckon I
is
can manage that.
somewhere in England, but I
I
don't.
need
I
to
don't
get a
remember
breath of
exactly
fresh
where.
air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady
it
you
takes
are
place
on
in
your
Bohemia
feet.
in
While you're
1403.
at it, you can stop by the trough
I
and
think.
wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old
Yeah.
tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need
Oh, she's trying to
bucking up.
fucking suit me up.
Don't overdo it, though.
So, from my understanding,
Thanks
this
a lot.
whole
God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name?
Finish this up real quick.
Bushenna's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
Bushenna.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Okay, yeah, so miraculously you survived a terrible fall, but you lost several main level skill and perk points due to your extensive injuries. So that's what I was about to say, like, that injury, I guess, is what sets us back. So, like, in a way, we're not, like, a completely noob character since this is the second game, but also in the same vein, you know, other side of the sword, we have to level up and, like, put ourselves back together. So you have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later in the game. Wait. Select body. There we go. Didn't realize that's how it is. Alright, we're bandaged up. Oh, nice. They have like an animation for it now.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more.
Oh, and you can eat more from the pot now.
Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Okay, that's cool. And our nourishment is only at 54. Let's get one more bite in us. Oh, when I googled it, it said Bohemia. I'm not too sure. Okay, cool. I got an animation for that too.
Ah, I feel like a new man. This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Man, I actually love how the inventory and stuff looks. Equipping a pouch will open up slots that place potions and food into. You can then quickly consume these during combat. The maximum number of slots you can have is 4, but not every pouch allows you to use all of them. E, activate slot selection, move between slots, and press E again. Also cool. Can I wash this stuff? Okay. Nice. Alright, so does that mean I can take, like, bandages? Is that my belt slot? That's off in. Was this not the belt? That's locked. Yeah, whatever. Not entirely sure. Alright. Got that stuff on. Say less. So press escape.
Seems Bohemia isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Oh, she got the dog? Alright, got a shovel.
Did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet,
Man, the
or
skin
make
looks
sure
so
he
good.
never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky.
She looks
That
like she's
brute
wearing a
really
mask,
knocked
like
him
one of
about
these bank
before
robber
Hans beat
masks.
the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. Both of them grow in sunny places. There are sandstone cliffs around here. The soil underneath might suit them.
Good lad. You really do know a thing or two. I'd never have guessed. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good, but don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Oh.
Yeah. The whole ass piggy right there.
Ah, shit! Shoulder. This bastard's hard work. He can't be in the ground soon enough.
Okay, so that's the stinky icon. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Dude, I like bounced up in the air and took fucking fall damage. I was hoping to kill it. Let me actually look at my player. Wait, where is the? Like, this is just all your inventory now. Okay, it just didn't open the right tab. Alright. How do I... Oh, there we go. I was just curious, like, what were some of the points I had? So am I tripping, or do we not have master strikes? Or is that not a... I don't know if that's like a thing or what. Got some combos though. Go left, right, left, left. Yeah, I mean, that's first bug that we've ran into. It's a little bit of a fucking super bounce.
Damn, the shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
I have that superpower.
Purple flower, sage, there we go.
Is this like AoE farming a bit now? That's nice. Alright, and then the other one was yellow, right? Like, I thought that was an antler for a second. I'm not. Can't go over there. Okay. Am I just locked into this area? The updated sound. Wait, there's one in front of me. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all, guys. That's not good at all. Bruh, I'm leaking. Where's this fucking flower?
That's it. Chamomile.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double.
We gotta
Sooner
get
Hans
to
gets
the
that
bed.
reputation, the better.
We're bleeding. No. I don't think eating anything is gonna help me, but Oh, it did heal me. Alright, we can make it. That was not a big fall whatsoever. Maybe it's because I'm just in a weak state right now, but if that's the fall damage, holy shit. Listen, doggo.
What's that dog making such a fuss about?
Dude, if there's somebody down here, it's over. If somebody's down here, it's actually over.
Two of them fled and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. What do you know about it?
And who are you, fella?
We're from Lord von Burgov.
Bruh.
And we're looking...
There's no shot.
for those murderers.
What do they want me to do here? Do I have to intervene with this?
Lord von Burgov is reinforcing his garrison on account of them renegades that are wandering around here. We're new. For Christ's sake, woman, stop annoying me with your endless fucking questions. I'm the one asking the questions. And when I say we're from Burgov, then we're from fucking Burgov. Tell me, how come there's all these bloody rags here, eh? Spit it out. Blood's not even dry.
I was treating two fellas from Cheleon, what got badly beaten up in a brawl in the tavern there yesterday.
Now, isn't that a coincidence? Right at the time when we're looking for two battered murderers around here. Out with the truth, you old hag, or we'll torch the whole place under your feet.
I'm telling you the truth. I treated them and... Sick
What are you...
growler.
Hey! What are you doing? Walking
Oh
around
my
with
god,
a
this shit
weapon?
almost
If you don't
ended
want us
me.
to teach... Hey! What are you doing? Walking around with a... Hey! What?
This
Fuck
guy,
you,
man.
whoreson.
Okay. No, I blocked, dude. Are you kidding me? Dude, okay, I actually bought it. I tried to press Q to block like I was playing the first game.
What's that dog making such a fuss about?
I actually threw that. As soon as it was over, I was like, why did this just happen? Listen, dude, the muscle memory kicked in.
Could something have happened at Vagena's?
I'll try talking to him if I'm just gonna fight him straight up anyway.
Two of them fled and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. What do you know? Hey, you! What do you want? Lord von Burgov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Burgov. You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Burgov, then we're from fucking von Burgov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
This guy lucky, I fucking busted my ankle. I kind of just want to threaten him anyway. I could lie and try to get up my deception thing though. Fuck it, he's gonna get. It's either I get it or he's gonna get mad.
And I'm here to help Bozhena. That ambush happened on the other side of the pond. So that's where you should be looking. Not here. There's no one like that here.
Is that so? Seems like you know a lot about that ambush, but you don't have to concern yourself with that. You won't be breathing a word to anyone about that business yesterday. That I can assure you.
Okay.
This'll be quick, boy. This'll be quick, boy. Take that fucker out, damn it! Do it!
At my age.
Woman, I gotta sleep. I'm dying. I need some milk. Can I not sleep right now? Okay. Do you have any bandages? Okay. We're alive, dude. We're alive. Alright. Don't really care about any of that stuff. Let's talk to the lady.
God in heaven, you look a sight. It's a wonder you're standing on your feet.
Jeez, I'm
word,
just fucking
they
laid
worked
out
you
in the
over
back,
good.
bro.
That's nothing but a scratch or two. You should see the other two fellas.
Don't play the hero. I can't see much, but I know what a battered fella looks like. Show me that. I'll try and get you into better shape. I didn't go to the trouble of healing you just so you'd up and die on me. Well now, better?
Much better. Thanks a lot. And are you alright? They didn't harm you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trusky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have 2 fresh corpses in my yard.
Now, don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
That's all she could heal me, dude? I automatically learned it. Didn't need to read it. Oh, I have to hold
Everything's
escape to close
prepared.
that.
There's an alchemy bench in the alcove.
Alright. Let's see how the alchemy
Go
holds
to the
up.
recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Okay, so wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile, and a handful of sage. I swear this says ass. Just boil 1 turn. And grind the sage and ash into the cauldron.
You must have read it by now, surely.
Oh, it's a different button now.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Said right pitcher? No, it's wine, no?
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Oh.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Where on the shelf did it just put this? Oh.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Oh.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron.
The real deal got you mixing it up out
You don't have to boil
here.
it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Here it is.
Oh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of them damn corpses what's lying there the whole time.
Sure. I'll do the best I can.
When you're done with that, go get some sleep. You won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
Ah, fuck. Ah, this damn shoulder. Oof.
Fucking Wild West, dude. It's getting buried in the backyard out here. Let's wash up and get some sleep.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Oh.
What the fuck? That plane?
Why would I miss one sword? Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Based. Yo, Scale, thank you for the 72 months, man.
Where's my
Welcome back.
fucking sword? You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Shit. Now the game begins.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
I dreamt of terrible things. Flames, violence, war. And then the glittering silver and scallops turned into the surface of a lake. And from the lake emerged a naked, supernaturally beautiful girl. She took me into her arms and carried me away from everything to her own island. And there, she saved my life.
Well now, that probably means you're lonely and seeking company. Fortunately, you can join ours. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the
I think we
clutches
missed
of
our
his
shot.
lordship.
Our health. What's our food at? I'm still pretty good. Man, this game does look really good though.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join. Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course, I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first two times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, There was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Granny's in.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it
ass.
inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlina. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time.
Yoinkies.
If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you.
Don't mind if
sir.
I do.
Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Get some of that free food for the road. What is my lockpicking and stuff? Six.
Then he shouldn't sell so dear.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here.
But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here.
Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
How you doing, Des? And the visuals look great. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we have yet to be let loose, you know? We've just been going through the linear, like, tutorial of the game.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit! Fuck!
That's fucked up.
You fucking cunts! You know who I am?
No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me! No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck?
was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Nah, you're gonna need a new fit after that.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Oh, we could track down those bandits and get our letter back. With that, they'd have to let us in.
How do you intend to do that? Ask them nicely. Please, kind bandits, pretty please, can we have our letter back? Or do you want to charge at them in these rags and hope our stink knocks them out, eh?
Yeah, very droll. No, I was thinking more like finding their camp and sneaking in, stealthily. Find out where they put the letter, grab it, and vanish before they even know we were there.
Are you dreaming? What kind of chance do you think we'd have?
Quite a strong one. Maybe.
Bollocks, old pal.
Well, what else do you want to do? Go back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenes. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? Christ, what are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then.
That's a description.
Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
You're the one from that pond.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Health, lads.
Talk about
That's
your
the most
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet.
Performance
Him and his
not
men
so
were
great
attacked
here.
by...
Yeah. See how the...
Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
I think it's just
Is
the...
beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
I don't know if it's the castle
Why they
or
sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
I can't use the... I can actually check on that real quick.